And a foul's called. It'll send Achuwia to the line. Harden's out. That's Harden 6th. Come on, Precious. Come on, bro. He missed both. He missed both. He missed both. Didn't go. Harris. Sorry, DA with Harris the rebound. Doesn't go. Wow, Harris could have hit that. OT. What is the play going to be here? A lot of time for a catch and shoot. They're going to get it to Embiid. And he got it. What is that pass? Welcome to tonight's post-game show, Amateur Clips. Raptors obviously just lost a heartbreaker. Philly didn't lead until OT, but got the 104-101 win. Take a 3-0 series lead. Thank you for joining us. If you want the best Raptors post-game show for every single Raptors game, make sure you subscribe to Amateur Clips. And this video is powered by Betstamp. Shop the best lines using Betstamp. It's not a betting site. It is a betting affiliate that wants to help you make money by automatically showing you where the best price is for that sports wager that you want to make. So instead of betting at plus 120 odds, you should be betting at plus 150 odds at another sports book, getting that extra money from your bet. Betstamp does that. Link in the description to sign up right now and use code RAPS on referral to let them know that I sent you there. Okay, let's get into our post-game show. The Raptors controlled this game. They were the better team entire game, and it comes down to Embiid with 0.9 on the shot clock, hitting a ridiculous 3. I'm sure you've all seen it. If you haven't, just go on Twitter. It's gonna be everywhere. What a shot, what a play, what a player Joel Embiid is, obviously. Upset that he got such a clean look with 0.9 on the shot clock on an inbound. Upset Fred VanVleet with the one contesting him. Nonetheless, great shot. Great game by the Raptors here. Philly did not lead until overtime, so we controlled this game. And, you know, Philly, their big players stepped up. Joel Embiid stepped up, especially when James Harden fouled out. Embiid stepped up, hit 5 points at half. He finished with 33 on 12 for 20 shooting. None more impressive than that 3 at the end. The Raptors needed their big guys to show up. Their best 2 players give us 12 each. Siakam, 6 for 16. 12 points. If Siakam shows up, we win this game. Fred, 3 for 13, 2 for 10 from 3. If Fred VanVleet shows up, we win this game. And it's a shame that OG plays so well and Gary Trent Jr. plays so well. And Achuwia plays so well, 9 for 11 from the field, 20 points off the bench. It's a shame we have all that. We don't get the help from the biggest players. It's a, you know, playoffs, it's a very small sample size. You mess up in such a small scenario. But that you know, the biggest moments, they don't come often. That's why I need to show up for those big games. And I'm like the biggest Pascal Siakam fan out there, and I'm extremely upset with his performance. Raptors did everything they needed to do to win this game. They won the Embiid minutes. I think they seemed to do well in the Embiid minutes. They won the possession battle. But big players just don't fucking help us. Like, we win the possession battle. We do the job. Offensive rebounds were even, but God, we forced 24 turnovers and only commit 11. Like, that's gotta be the difference maker. We don't shoot particularly well, 44% from field, 37 from 3. And we still cannot stop them from shooting well. The officiating was completely fine in this one. I think, if anything, you could argue it was towards the Raptors, at least a little bit. If anything, I would say it was pretty even. Go to Philly. Like, you just need to find a way to not let them shoot that well. And we didn't. We get big performances from other factors. The expectation is Siakam and VanVleet are supposed to show up. They don't. Philly just hang on just enough. They were down by 17 in the second. They hang on just enough to make it close. They fight back. The entire fourth quarter was back and forth. But, you know, nonetheless, Philly were never leading. It always did feel like the Raptors had control of this game. But it all slipped away with an inability to make big shots. You're 95-90 late. Didn't score again. Precious Achuwia misses 2 free throws late. God. OG misses a free throw late. Could have given us a lead. Maybe that just changes the complexion of that series of events, and Embiid doesn't hit that shot. Some guys let them. Siakam and Van Vliet let it themselves down. I think specifically Siakam. He just really wasn't good tonight. We needed him to be. I don't want to blame it all on him, but I think a bigger issue is being in this hole. The expectation for me was every game in this series was going to look like this. Close game. And, you coin flip it, you're going to win some of them, right? But, losing by 20 and 15 in games 1 and 2, you really do put yourself in such a hole that you need that, like, you're in this must-win situation. There is no room for error. There was absolutely no room for error today, and there was enough for Philly to sneak out this win, take the 3-0 series lead, and we've gone from, when people are saying Sixers would sweep Raptors, gonna be no problem. But just looking at the matchup pre-series, there was just no way. There's just no way the Sixers would sweep. It is too close of a series. The Raptors match up too well with the 76ers that to be the case, and I don't think I overrated the Raptors. I may have underrated the Sixers because the supporting cast has just been excellent. Tobias Harris and Tyrese Maxey are winning them this series, along with Embiid. The expectation was he was going to play this well, but Harris and Maxey have been the difference makers, I think, because we focus on Harden and Embiid. The third and fourth guy are also balling just as much as the first and second guy. It's gonna be difficult, but all the troubles today, we still were in control. We still should have won, but we don't, and we're down 3-0 in the series. We've gone from myself thinking we're gonna win this series in 7 to I'm praying we don't get swept here, because that'll just be embarrassing. Great, we could lose in 4, would still be a phenomenal season by this unit who wasn't even really supposed to be in this position, but we're here now, and we're better than a sweep. We're better than a gentleman's sweep as well. So pride on the line for game 4. The series is done. It's a case of how many games. I'm not holding my breath on being the first team in NBA history to overturn a 3-0 series deficit, but one game at a time, I guess. Go win game 4. Like, the fans there are gonna have paid like $350 to sit in the nosebleeds, so give them something, I guess, in game 4. We got to get at least one, absolutely. With the very least, you wanted playoff experience. The guy I wanted at 4 was Scotty Barnes, so that's kind of a shame there. But as you guys can see, I'm pretty crushed here. Because there were things we could have done to win this game. It wasn't like you did absolutely everything. It just didn't happen. It wasn't one of those like Siakam just did not show up. Fred VanVleet just did not show up. And this is the game where you need your leaders the most. They don't give you the game you need them to give. So tough to blame it on them. Like, that is your top dog, right? That is your top guy, Siakam. And I love Siakam. You'll seldom see me slander him like this, but 6 for 16. Come on, man. You got to give us something. I don't care who's on you. No free throws as well. You don't get fouled once. You don't get fouled one time. So I'm crushed. I'll be back for game 4. Obviously. That was shitty though. That was a shitty way to lose. Now I know how Sixers fans feel and how Celtics fans feel. Lose to a shot like that. Not fun. But we have to wrap it up here. We'll have a less emotionally driven video on amateur sports tomorrow, so make sure you're there for that. It'll be out at exactly 2:30 p.m. Eastern time, so make sure you stay tuned. If you want the best post-game show for a Raptors game, we're gonna have at least one more. Actually, we may not have one. We got a lot of great Raptor content coming on amateur clips for the rest of the playoffs, including the offseason, so make sure you're subscribed on this channel. Make sure you sign up to Betstamp. Betstamp's not a betting site. It just tells you which sportsbook has the best price. Imagine Trivago hotels that finds the best hotel price. Imagine that, but for betting. If you're a sports bettor, you need Betstamp. Sign up with the link in the description and use code RAPS, RAPS. Let them know that I sent you there. Join our Discord, and this will sting. I don't know what to tell you guys to comfort you. I like to comfort you guys in the videos, but I don't have anything for you today. I think it's okay to be sad. It's okay to, play Marvin's Room, whatever. Proud of the full season, of course, but I expected better from the playoffs, and I think it's fair to say that they have been a disappointment. So we'll end there, and we'll have to move on with it. Hopefully, we avoid the sweep in Game 4, but see you guys next time.